But a lot of us are turning into the African aunties that we hated.
They already are.
Yeah.
They already are. And
Yeah.
it starts, guys, with the perfumes. Can we talk about this?
What's the perfume?
A lot of our generation smell like 50-year-old women.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of That Would Bang podcast, where we talk about film, TV and everything in between. I'm your co-host Patricia.
And I'm your co-host Adesi.
And this week we have a very special guest in the building. We are joined by Habiba Katsha, who is a lifestyle reporter for Huffington Post. She's also a book lover and a writer. So welcome to the pod.
Hi.
How's your week been going? How are you?
Thank you for having me. I've had a very good, tiring week. You know, my sister got married last week.
Oh my gosh,
congrats.
yeah. How was that?
There were 3 weddings, basically.
Was it in
like
the UK?
traditional?
Yeah.
Okay, we love
So
it.
Congolese trad.
Yeah.
Her now husband is from Sierra Leone, so they did a white trad, and then they did the third one wasn't a wedding, but it was like a celebration.
We love it.
Yeah.
So it was really fun. It was really nice. I was tired because I came up from Malta, and then it was wedding.
Back to back.
Yeah. So
At least you can say you've had an active...
I've had an active summer, a bit too active. That's why I said no club in July.
in July, the peak of
The
summer.
whole month.
I'm gonna club in August.
Okay,
You
yeah.
know? Because if you
Got
think
things
about
to
it, I'm outside all the time. Like going to Malta. After the second day, I said wrap it up.
How was that? Like, I want to know the deets. I want to know what happened.
It was the time of my life.
Yeah,
It
I'm hearing
lived
this.
up to expectations. I didn't go last year, but people who went last year said this year was better, you know?
Okay.
Because we were there. But it was fantastic. Like, organisation-wise, it was great. I spent £150,
Ooh.
including Uber, food, and no, this is not because men were buying me drinks.
Oh,
I was just about to say.
I thought you finessed the game.
No, you know, my friends were buying me drinks, but it was more so the fact that so I went with 3 other girls, but we kind of met a group of guys out there, not like that, but just our friends,
Yeah.
and they had a villa, and then we would just go there pre. So by the time we get to the club, we were already drunk.
Yeah.
So we didn't really buy alcohol in the club because there was a whole conversation about girls getting free drinks and Malta.
Yeah.
If you want that, that's fine. But I feel like there's a level of entitlement that comes when a man buys you a drink on a party
120%.
holiday. So I
Just
was
in general.
yeah,
as a whole.
exactly. Just in general, but on holiday where everybody's by themselves, I was that level of entitlement. I don't really feel comfortable with that. So the only guys that would buy me drinks were my friends.
Yeah.
Because I was just I can't be bothered for you to be following me around and
Being like, what
getting
you saying?
what you saying? No, I can't be
Yeah.
bothered. And it was fun, but men's game out there was also shocking.
As in shocking good or
bad?
shocking bad?
Of course.
No, it was
course,
so
that's London.
I was oh, please restore my faith. But me and my friend were saying, I don't think men have game anymore.
I don't
In
think
the
they
UK,
do,
I don't.
actually.
America, they do
My
more.
friend was saying this. She
They
went
actually
to
have game.
America.
They can sweet talk you. In the UK, it's what you say. What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I never know what to say to that.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah. This guy came up to me in Malta and he was like, I have a thing for nails.
For nails.
What
I
kind
said
of bar is
everyone
that?
in their cat in this place has acrylics. And then it's funny because I was speaking to my girl about this and she was like, oh yeah, this guy's the same thing. And I said, was it this guy? And then she said, yeah.
Oof.
And then I can tell when someone's moving to me just for the sake of it, not the fact that they're actually interested. So he was like, oh, what's your favourite type of food? I was like, Thai food. He said, when we get back to London, I'm going to take you to a nice Thai restaurant. I said, oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
I could tell that he just wasn't interested in me and he was just kind of doing it because he was bored. I don't respect that.
You could
Talk
always
to people
tell
because
as
you actually want to talk to me. Overall, it was fantastic. Would I go again? Not sure.
Fair enough.
Only because I want to do something different next year.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's the same thing over and over again? So DLT Malta, was it just London but with sand?
It was, but I don't specifically think that was a bad thing. It was a festival. So
sorry. Apologies.
there was acts and stuff, but I think they should create days better in terms of I'm hearing Afrobeats in the day, I'm hearing Afrobeats at night.
Yeah.
I'd want to hear different type of music.
Pop music?
Maybe pop, not even that because I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but different type of music. Funky house, garage, grime. Do you know what I mean? Old hip hop, 80s music, something like that. Instead of, like I said, I don't want to hear last every single day. So by day 3, I was like, okay, this is fun, but like I'm hearing the same music.
Yeah,
all
it
the
gets a
time.
bit repetitive.
But the performances were good. Masego, you will pay for your crimes.
What did Masego do?
What was going on there?
Man came on to DJ.
Oh, so he wasn't even doing like a...
He did eventually, but it's like, bear in mind, it's 2:30 a.m. You're coming on to DJ first. Get your saxophone out right now.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what we want to
But
hear.
why is he playing saxophone at 2:30 in the morning?
That's what time the acts were.
Very late.
Very late.
I'll be ready for bed.
How does what?
Apparently, like concerts in the UK are actually quite early. If you go abroad, usually acts come on at around 11, which is crazy to me.
I know that's in
Primavera
Nigeria.
in Barcelona, for example, was starting so late,
Yeah.
like literally like 10 is like when the first act will come on.
Like I go to a concert on a school night, and by 10:45, I'm like,
Whoa.
wrap it up.
Yeah, I gotta get to bed.
Did you guys go and see Queen Bee?
Yes.
No. What happened?
Nothing happened to me. It was an
Her
acting
face
trip.
always changes when anyone brings up
Do
Beyonce.
you know what it is? It's because everyone makes out like this is part of a requirement of being human on this planet to go and see
Everyone
Beyonce.
and their mums was there, for sure.
That means nothing to me.
No, yeah.
I'm not even like I'm not a beehive,
neither
but
am
for
I.
me,
You're not?
nah, I'm not a beehive. I
You
don't
give off like you are.
really.
Yeah. Like this is a surprise to me.
No, I'm not a beehive, but I feel like Beyonce is someone that you see in your lifetime.
Yeah,
in the same way that
agreed.
like, I'm trying to think. If Michael Jackson was alive,
You
would
have to see him at least
it.
once.
I feel like if this was 2012, 2008,
like,
I'd go
yeah.
and see Beyonce.
Really?
2000 and now, I'm okay.
What album did she
I
have in
just
2012?
miss. Well, I don't know the names of the albums and the areas and the
Oh,
genres.
she really doesn't care.
I don't.
So
I
when-
really no. Before I like Beyonce, I'm like, baby, I swear it's deja vu.
So you would want to
yeah.
say
Best
it,
thing
yeah.
I never. What goes? I haven't got the voice, but you know that kind
Okay.
of that Beyonce
Yeah.
vibe. That's the Beyonce I'm there. Destiny's Child, yeah. Beyonce now, I don't care.
Renaissance.
I don't care.
Wow.
But that
actually
was the
don't
album
care.
that brought me back in, because if she
Same.
had never dropped Renaissance, I probably, if she announced a tour,
No, that's the exact same for me. If she
I don't
like
know.
when she announced her tours last time, I was like, but
yeah,
Renaissance, like he said it
I
properly.
mean a grip, a chokehold.
That album, like when I heard "Break
my
My Soul,"
God.
I said, "Run me the ticket right now."
Yeah,
But it was sick because she wasn't just doing obviously Renaissance songs. Like she started with "Dangerously in Love," tears in my eyes.
Yes.
I had goosebumps.
Dangerously in
Oh,
love.
but
That
this
was a beautiful-
That was
beautiful
for the day
start.
one fans. Like I like going to concerts where you actually like love the person. I saw Paramore in April. Best concert of my life.
believe
Like
that. I believe
Hayley
that.
Williams said, this is for the day one fans. Some of the songs she was playing, I said, Hayley Williams, take me back to 2010. Tears in my eyes. I was screaming. That was hands down the best
Said
concert.
she
I've
What
been
was
to.
what's your favorite like song? Yeah, Paramore song.
I can't give you a song. I give you songs. Rose Colored Boy, Told You So.
Yeah, you're a day one.
Yeah.
Day one fan.
Do
Day
you
one fan.
know them?
Those two songs that you just dropped, I don't know them.
Those
I
two,
know
yeah,
like
I
a
know
good
them.
amount of Paramore songs, but
See, this is what I mean. Black people say I love Paramore. I said, no.
do you really though?
You don't. Ain't it fun?
Yeah, I like that one.
Ignorance. Playing God. Ah,
I also
So
quite like
what
their new
other
album
what
as
other
well.
songs? What other pop songs are you in? Do you like, or pop bands or?
child, we could be here. I have
Dua
so many.
Lipa?
Don't.
Dua Lipa.
Dua
Well, she has some bangers though.
Dua Lipa, you know what? I'm
Lipa.
more of a poppy girl back in the day than I am now. I do like Dua Lipa. I do like, but as in like even on my way here, I was listening to I have like a 90s pop playlist. So Britney Spears,
Okay.
fantastic. I want to see her now. Back in the
She's an
day,
OG though,
but like
isn't she?
I'm a slave for you. I don't like the fact that it's slavery, but the fact is fantastic. Pharrell Williams, give that man his dues.
He built an
This is
era.
Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera,
Christina.
Justin Timberlake.
Okay, pause.
I knew someone was gonna say
Pause. This is not pop.
What do you mean?
This is not pop.
Justin Timberlake.
You're
is not.
mentioning a lot of white R&B.
Britney Spears is
White
not
R&B.
white
No,
R&B.
we remove
that-
Britney. I'm
Christina
talking about
Aguilera.
Yes.
No, but I'm talking about 90s. Christina Aguilera in the 90s was not R&B. She, What a Girl Wants,
Okay.
Genie in a Bottle. Justin
Yeah.
Timberlake.
Is that pop?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's definitely
Yeah, Justin
pop. That's
Justin
definitely
Timberlake,
pop.
when he
When I
started,
see-
very pop.
But when I see like Christina Aguilera and Justin Timberlake, I don't see like pop. Like I don't see Dua Lipa. I don't see that.
Maybe JT less so for me.
JT,
No,
that's R&B.
JT in the 90s with NSYNC, that's very,
that's
very pop.
NSYNC.
And also, you have to remember that, like, pop, especially back then, was very much linked with R&B, more so than it is now. Okay. So in as much as he was R&B, it still was popular music because everybody was listening to it. Who else? Backstreet Boys. I have like a playlist called Childhood, so that it would be like Rihanna, Black Eyed Peas. People don't talk about them.
People killing, people dying.
That was my god. Oh my god.
Black Eyed Peas.
I thought that was a gospel song.
It was very spiritual.
McFly was my childhood. Busted.
Okay, guys, we talk about Busted. There's only one song that we sing.
This one.
What other song?
I don't know the rest.
Because I heard, even today, I heard people, earlier in the week, some people on the platform were like, Busted or McFly. People say Busted, but they mean McFly.
Yeah, no,
they definitely
mean
McFly.
McFly had like bangers.
Yeah,
on
they
bangers.
did.
Everybody wants to know her name. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I would see them tomorrow. S Club 7, obviously.
S Club 7 was good.
Reach up for them stars.
There ain't no party like an S Club.
What about, do you remember Liberty X?
Oh, of course. Well, that one song they had.
What is it?
In the middle of it, hot, just a little.
Oh,
me. Like, fantastic.
I never knew he made
and
that.
then I have a playlist called Teen to Tween. No, Tween to Tween.
I love
so that's
this.
like when you're.
Are these public?
Yes,
I gotta go find these playlists.
So it's like from the ages of 13 to like 16. So there we have like T-Pain.
Baby girl.
Yep.
What's your name?
No, literally that's there. Taylor Swift. I was a Taylor Swift girlie. Bruno Mars.
Yes, Bruno Mars.
He was good.
Bruno Mars.
Wait.
Rihanna as well.
Is Jason Derulo on there?
I was not Jason Derulo girlie.
Guys,
I think
I said this before. That there was a point in time, I think I was in year 8, and I was listening to "In My Head," and I remember walking to school thinking, music can't get any better.
Don't kill me.
I kind of get it.
Do you know what song for me was a peak of like my secondary school? G6, like a G6. Do you remember that?
Fly like a G6.
I just got. I was like,
Oh my God.
listen, nah. But yeah, I have like I have like over 25 playlists.
Wow.
Because I'm very much just like, I'm more a playlist person than I am like a random person. So I have different R&B. I have R&B for men, R&B girls, British R&B, one for Paramore. I have one called Justin, which is Justin Timberlake and Justin Bieber.
Yeah, you're
old Afrobeat.
Wait, Justin Bieber as in Purpose? Justin Bieber as in...
No, as
What?
in journals.
Journals.
Journal.
Is good.
You're the maddest to
Sorry,
me.
I mixed it up.
Yeah.
Journals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that. You don't know what he didn't know. Listen, I have a controversial
Black
opinion.
Justin. I love Black Justin.
I'm not
That was a
against
good time.
white people that make R&B. I'm not really against it as long
works.
as it's good.
Yeah.
I want to say an unpopular opinion, really random.
Oh.
Is Panda Jam overrated? I just like to say I believe it is.
I'm not Nigerian, so I've had it once.
So your version of your solid
It's
food.
fufu.
Fufu.
And fufu slaps. Oh! You don't like fufu?
No.
I love Ghanaian fufu as well.
It's like I will just eat about 2 handfuls of it, like, and then
Handfuls?
not handfuls. Sorry,
Little-
like 2
little
scoops, and then I'm just like, no.
I agree. I believe that
don't like
solid
swallows.
food is overrated. in
Yeah.
terms- yeah.
I'm more of a rice girl. Like,
Rice.
when we
Bang
have
rice
like
with
stew at
everything.
home, I'm like, I can. Okay, actually, this question: rice, potatoes, pasta. No,
No,
actually,
don't do this to me.
Okay, let's-
Yeah, rice, potatoes. Yeah, in what order?
Rice, pasta, potatoes.
That's it.
Correct. What?
No,
What?
but this really because then I keep thinking of all the different ways you could have those things. Like sometimes just like a roast
I can
potato.
live
just
without
really-
chips. I can't lie to you.
Wait,
But like
why is
roast potatoes.
I
an
can live
option.
without roast potatoes. Don't worry, they bang. But as in
Okay,
when I'm
rice would be at my top. Oh,
when
no,
I'm thinking
it is
about
pasta, and
rice,
potatoes.
I'm thinking about Asian food. I'm
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
about
yeah,
African
yeah.
food
Yeah.
and Caribbean food.
Aye, she's got it.
I can live
She's
without
got
a
it.
Sunday
Yeah, yeah,
roast.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
120%.
It is okay.
live
It's
without
definitely
chips.
rice, pasta, and potatoes. But it makes me sad because I don't want to pit them
I
against
hear
each
it.
other. Like that actually makes me
Yeah,
sad.
and like, because I was thinking about
What about
British
bread?
bread.
Oh, bread I can live without bread. I can't.
Bread
lie.
can go.
That's
I love
irrelevant,
toast.
honey.
Toast is great.
I do love toast, but it's not what makes my world spin around.
Yeah,
Like, because I was thinking about British food.
keeping
As you know what, a Sunday roast and a full English is what makes the world spin around.
They snapped
But
at that.
that's it. Like, I wouldn't be like, you come to England, you know what you need to have? a cottage pie. Like, you don't have
God
to have that.
forbid.
Like,
God
I do
forbid.
like a cottage pie,
It's given hospital food.
but I can't live without Italian food. I can't.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like,
pasta.
I can't do it. Like,
Did you see that person that was slagging off Italian food on TikTok?
the Nigerian guy.
Yeah. And that actually really offended me.
I think it's very interesting because I feel like this might be an unpopular opinion, but I do think black people overseason their food sometimes.
I think so.
Like,
I think people make everything taste like stew.
It's so
and it
true.
shouldn't.
You don't
Why
need
does
Maggi
Maggi
and
get
bolognese.
Maggie down. Put it down.
you don't need to put Maggi in bolognese.
You know,
It doesn't belong there.
There's other seasonings apart from Maggi, curry powder, and thyme.
It's so
you know,
true.
we can do other things.
It's enough on the
Sometimes less is
season.
more.
And that's why I love Italian food, because it's like, you know, Gino De Campio. I love him. His phrase is minimum effort, maximum satisfaction, and it's true because Italian
to
food,
make it work.
tomatoes, salt and pepper,
Garlic.
and
Garlic.
fresh
Fresh
That's what I like.
Garlic
They use
is
fresh
fresh.
produce, and the food comes out. Carbonara
Tasting
is
amazing.
egg, bacon,
Cheese.
and cheese.
That's it.
Fantastic.
Salt and pepper.
And the thing is, I think it's because they use fresh things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I feel like a lot of times people always using powders.
I don't like
That's
that,
why
you
we
know.
feel the need to put a lot in because it's not real.
It's true, and there was
Yeah.
another girl on TikTok talking about this, and she got corned for it, but she was right. She was like, "There's a difference between using garlic powder and actually using garlic."
Big difference.
It tastes different.
It does.
The texture is
I
different. the
always
vibe's
use
different.
fresh garlic. I never use anything other than fresh
I
garlic.
do use garlic paste a lot. I'll be
Paste.
honest.
I think
can't
paste is
do
still
it.
better than powder.
Yeah.
Or like the one that's already chopped. You know that lazy
Yeah.
garlic.
I feel like that still tastes different.
It's
It
because
does.
that one's in vinegar, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it
Keeping it
is.
a buck.
Produce.
Produce.
Garlic
Oh, I have
powder.
a question. Can you guys cook jollof?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
So why have I never got jollof from you?
That's not my own.
Oh, so you're just never gonna cook?
No,
it?
I feel like in uni I wasn't really cooking it. If that makes sense.
That is the only thing that I'll be able to pick me about. My jollof is banging, especially because I'm not Nigerian or Ghanaian. I'm very proud of my jollof.
Tell me.
Like, even my Nigerian friends are like, "You make it better than me."
Who taught you how to make it?
Some of my uni friends, I just watched them. First time making it awful, as it always is.
It
Like,
is.
and I don't think I tried again for 2 years because I was like, I'm such a
Recovery.
perfectionist. If I don't get sent something on the first go, it's a wrap. But then after lockdown, I was like, you know what? I want to perfect this because, especially not being West African, I don't always want to go to Tasty and order jollof. I want to make it at home.
120%.
So I was like, I started making it. And my friend Tommy, actually, she cooks. So she would be on the phone, basically guiding me. It's fantastic now. Like, that is one thing I'll be a pick me about.
100%. I agree. I think jollof is like, it's, once you've got it, you
You've
can
got
say,
it.
You can actually say you can cook. If you can cook jollof rice, you can.
Yeah.
Listen,
But-
when I went to Ghana, it was really hard for me to find a place that have authentic Ghanaian food.
In Ghana,
Bruv. Everywhere we went.
Wait, what?
No, seriously.
that don't make no sense.
No, we went everywhere to try and have like fufu and stuff. There was
We
only
weren't
one.
serving it.
I think maybe it's because we were staying.
I love a good cocktail. A lychee martini I discovered recently. Oh my god.
Recently?
Yeah.
She said
It
what?
was, that was so banging. I was back in
It
them.
depends on where you get it though, because was it sweet?
It was just a perfect blend of strong and sweet.
Yeah, because sometimes they make it a bit
Too-
bitter. So I
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
no,
ask
this
them
was
to make it
amazing.
sweet. But my favourite is a porn star martini.
I love a porn star martini.
So what goes into, is that the one with the olive? I
It's
don't
a shot
really
of
drink. I drink
Prosecco.
Copperberg, strawberry and lime.
Gosh, no.
I don't know how to
martini is the one in the martini glass that's orange and it comes with a glass of Prosecco. Which,
Okay.
fun fact, was made by a Ghanaian man.
Really?
Every time I drink it, I'm like, he died like a couple years ago. Sorry, I'm spilling so much.
It's giving Audrey from the receipts.
But yeah, BLM, and that's why I like it.
Yeah, I
because
love this.
A Ghanaian man made porn star martini.
Oh my
It's
god.
fantastic.
What a pioneer.
Yeah, what
Change
a-
the game.
Like,
Just you're feeling proud for
Yeah.
your country. Go ahead.
yeah.
So Prosecco and Puri.
No, Prosecco is the shot they give you. And then the actual drink is like passion fruit juice, vodka, this tins. And it's so sweet. I have a sweet tooth. Oh, I'm gonna
I
get
don't
one
know.
tomorrow.
I don't know if I agree with you. You cocktail lovers, because I think every time you say it's sweet, I'll now taste it. I'm like, this tastes like alcohol.
But you're not a drinker though.
I'm not.
Are
That's
you?
what-
So
No, I don't.
Fair enough.
Copperberg is my vibe, and also because like, I think you know when people wake up with hangovers, I'll have the hangover whilst I'm sitting down. Like my head will start,
Really?
especially
So
with like
bad.
prosecco. If I drink
That
that,
goes
within
straight to
30
your head,
minutes,
though.
I'm
When was the
I'm
last time you were
dizzy.
drunk?
I don't. I've never. Did I tell you in first year I wanted to get drunk, so I locked myself in Ore's room and I said, "Feed me, drink." And I wasn't really drunk. I was just shouting, and I said, "Is this what people want?" is this something what I did?
I went to so bed. Funny to know who you are as a drunk person.
I was just shouting. I think I was like, I just wasn't positive, and I'm more of a like naturally when I'm sober, I'm very So I think when I'm drunk, when I was affected by the alcohol, it was just made me like Scrooge, you know. I didn't like it.
Fair enough.
Or I giggle a lot. That's the other two.
No, but you know it's not for you, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to change my relationship with alcohol because last year, those who have been drunk were not drunk as me. I was drunk. And I was like, firstly, this is expensive. It's expensive. I didn't get that many hangovers last year, which is fine, because one thing that I do like about myself is that I'm very self-aware when I'm drunk. So I know when it's time to get in the waters. I'm like, let's start back in the water. Because the worst thing you want is not even the hangover for me, is whenever I get into a car and I'm drunk, I'm like,
that's the worst feeling.
You can feel it.
Because I will projectile vomit.
Oh, yeah. Guys, I thought we didn't do this. I thought we didn't do this.
I've vomited since 2011. No, 2021. I've vomited from alcohol 4 times.
Wait, that's a big jump from 2011 to 2021.
Yeah, I got it wrong. The first time I ever got...
That was a 10-year gap.
No, the first time I ever got drunk was sixth form. I went to go visit this guy in uni.
Story time. No,
Coventry.
Yeah. So you left your sixth form to go to Coventry?
No, I was in sixth form. It was the weekend. I did lie to my mum. She didn't know I was there. But it's fine. But no, I told my sister. So me and my sister had a rule. Like, if you're going to lie to mum, just tell me. So she knew what I was.
That's a good thing.
So I went to go and see him, and I wanted to be like the big kids, you know, drink with the big kids. So there was like a big glass of straight Russian vodka. Yep. And then vodka the next thing was a blur. I threw up like 4 times, but you know what was remarkable? No hangover. I woke up the next day like, let's go again, guys. And then I didn't drink like because of that.
Your face.
Because of that experience, because that was my second year of sixth form. When I went to uni, I was like, I don't ever want to do that again. So I didn't really drink like that. And I'm very, I really like sense of control.
Agreed.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, I actually don't like being drunk. So in first year, I was tipsy until the end of first year. And then I got drunk again. And I threw up. And it was so funny because like I was drinking, do you know what jungle juice is?
Yes.
So it's like when you get like a big like bottle, people literally just put anything in there, right? So I had like 4 jugs.
Why do we do this though? Whoever thought that was a good idea?
You guys are making it out like this is a treat.
It is. So
it's fun in the moment.
I had 4 jugs of jungle juice, and then my friend was like, "Do you want to stop?" I said, "Nah." After that, do you think I remember? I just remember being on the bed, and then there was like this girl that was studying nursing. She was like, "Babe, you're gonna have to put your fingers in for it." I said, "I don't want to do this." Ooh. I threw up. I woke up, and I was like, I feel better, I thought 1 hour had passed. I said, let's go. My friend said, Habiba, 4 a.m, the party's finished. I said, okay, yeah.
It's the fact that you woke up ready to go again. Literally. That would have me slumped.
I said, we go again.
For 48 hours.
Second year, I got like tipsy. Third year, no. But then it's interesting because I'd say my freshers week experience started when I graduated. That summer of graduation, we had a time. I was outside. Like, if you look at my Dice app, I've probably been to recess like 27 times in my life.
Okay, let's address this. 27 times. Did you not feel like on time number 4 you'd seen it before?
No, I didn't. Because you know what it is? Especially recess back in the day. Oh my God. Like, especially because obviously now I'm getting older, so people are getting younger. But I was the young one at the time. I was like 22. And it was cheaper. It was £15 to get in. There were day parties. It was at Sticks in Tottenham. That was 2 buses away from me. Like, I
always thought recess was a new thing. I didn't realise that it was going for so long.
It's since 2017. I was the veteran.
Wow.
Yeah, like I think
I was the veteran. So did you get discount code?
No, I don't. My friend was like,
I need to get on that.
My friend was like, you should get stocks.
I was literally gonna say you should have stocks. The way you've invested.
But like, I just support Jojo so much. Like what they've done for Black British nightlife, and I've written about it a couple times. It's fantastic. Like we don't have a club, which is unfortunate because now when DLT and Recess drop tickets, if you're not there, you can't get a ticket, which ultimately
it's annoying.
This kind of ruins the vibe because I said I'm chronically online, so I know when tickets come out. If you're Black and you're not on Twitter, you don't know about these things.
So true.
Like even my brother, he was saying I think his cousin came to London and she hated it because she didn't know where the Black people were. Because it's like, if an African American said to me today, where are we going to go out? I said,
it's true, you know.
Maybe. It's true, you know, it's Box Park.
Box Park, maybe. Yeah. But it's like, you need to know the events you're coming to, which is a shame. Whereas like in America, I'm sure if you go to New York, there'll be clubs and stuff.
I think New York, because when I went, New York, if you know people, you will know where to go.
Right.
Even in LA, we had to be asking every black person we saw, where should we go? Where should we go? But it's not like advertised, if that makes sense. So I think it's a bit, I think everywhere you have to know.
Like even with uni, like I was very strategic about going to a uni that had a good ACS because I was like, did I apply to work? I didn't apply to work, but I thought about going there. But I was just like, Coventry as a city is crazy dead. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to Nottingham. It's very interesting as well because work people are very interesting. Like,
we're work people.
I know. It's like, I'm trying to think of the work people.
Yeah, I was like,
let's go.
I feel like there is a lot of, is the word snobbery?
I hear it. Like, I won't actually deny that.
I'm not going to disagree.
It's definitely giving Black British elites. But that's similar to Nottingham, though.
But they say that.
But Nottingham is fun.
Yeah, actually, it was good vibes.
Let me not lie. Combo. When I went to Nottingham, the girls there were so mean.
Really?
So mean. I was like, what?
Yeah. You know what? Mean and stush.
Exactly.
Like, that's something that I didn't really like about my uni. It was... it was me. Like there were definitely a sense of when I went there, it was quite cliquey, and I just thank God that I had the friends that I had, or else uni would have not been a good time for me because, and also it's very interesting because that was my first time being around a big group of Black middle class people. I would say that I'm probably like Black working class or Black low middle class, and I had been around Black middle class people before, but then this was my first time being around them, and I was like, there was a sense, especially from the boys, that they were trying to cosplay as Black working class boys, and they were trying to act like they were hood.
Like, I'm a Black girl that grew up in a white area. I chose Warwick specifically because I knew that there was an ACS and I knew that there was Black people, so I was just excited to see Black people.
I hear it.
And I feel like there was a lot of people who had similar experiences to me. But I do feel like sometimes, or there would be some people that would act as if they'd lived a hard life and
that wasn't the reality.
You did 11 plus.
And there was also a lot of respectability politics in my ACS as well. Like, for example, my ACS, it was like, we would never do Big Clash. Ever.
Really?
No, they did eventually in my third year, but it was like a big point of contention. It was like, this is not what we do. And I said,
that's a bit awkward.
Literally,
just loosen up a bit, you know?
No, literally loosen up a bit. So it was very interesting seeing people kind of.
Do you think it's part of the whole like Russell group vibe? Is like we're Russell group. We're not the same.
Yeah.
For what? We all got the same jobs.
And it's really interesting because I see now a lot on TikTok. A lot of snobbery from uni students. So basically, this person, she went to Nottingham Trent and she now works at like a really good law firm. And people were basically saying, you know, I wouldn't apply to Nottingham Trent, like it's not a good uni. And I was like, I went to Nottingham, all my friends who work at Nottingham Trent work at the BBC, dentists, Somebody in the comments was like, be fucking for real. There is no way you go to Nottingham Trent and you're a dentist. And I was like, no, my friend actually works at dentistry, But it's interesting because they think
you were still saying university.
Yeah, so it was a very interesting time in terms of like exploring my Blackness and like, because I think at school I felt a bit too white, but then at uni, I was told I was a white girl, it was very awkward. But then at uni I felt too Black. Like I felt as if like I was too Black for this group of Black middle class people. So it was really, really interesting. I only fit in with my friends. But yeah, like just the way that I think there was an expectation for us to act because again, we went to Ross Group Uni. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Like I'm going to go to the party and I'm going to enjoy. So yeah, and from what I know, there's still like a bit of respectability politics in ACSs.
Do you know what it is? The reality is, because a lot of students age like 17, when you're 18 up until 21, you don't see the world beyond your universities. And the way school has set up going to uni. It's like you need to get these grades so you can go to the best unis so you're set up for life. Yeah. And then you enter these unis and you think, yeah, I've made it. When I graduate, my life will be cushy. And then the real world hits.
Yep, it's a reality check.
Yeah, to be honest, a lot of the work people have pivoted. They're creatives now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But you, again, same as the boys in my uni, you know, they've got a podcast on the side, and it's so funny. I was
going to say, but everyone's allowed to pivot, but I just think there was a certain, at least for me, it just felt a lot very snobby at people who wanted to be a bit more creative or just had different interests, because it was like engineering, law,
right? How many spring weeks did you do?
I've got this lined up and this lined up.
Even outside of race, I've noticed a lot. People don't respect creatives until they've made it.
As is always the way.
Day.
Till this day, because I remember there was a boy from my church. He went to Nottingham Trent, was studying bio something. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I was going to Nottingham studying media, and he was like, "You're going to Russell Uni to study media." That's so now when he's seeing me go to Kendrick Lamar in a box for free, when he's seeing me get all these things, he said, "Wow, I can't believe the person your job." I said, "Yeah, because one, there's a doubt that you'll make it, and two, and this is the thing I understand. And trust me, being a creative and getting the creative industries is not.
It's very hard.
Very, very hard. It's very hard. But there is something to be said about the way that, like, they kind of don't want you to make it, because it's like, wow, I'm afraid to chase my dreams. The fact that you did it and now you're thriving, because like you said, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but there's snobbery, and there's also having a full-time job and having a creative side hustle.
That's not for the weak.
Whoa.
I hear it.
I wouldn't do that. So yeah, there was a lot of snobbery. Like, my friend studied geography. People would always say it's a colouring book.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Yeah. You're paid as a colour. La. And it's just, it's very interesting, but Godspeed to the people.
I think it's herd mentality with a lot of things. That's
what it is.
And when you do something different, you always attract criticism.
And someone said this on Twitter, which I do believe, a lot of us are turning into the African aunties that we hated.
They already are. Yeah, they already are. And it starts with the perfumes. Can we talk about this? A lot of our generation smell like 50-year-old women. I was saying it's high class. Penny Elegance.
Yeah, they love that one.
I kind of like Penny Elegance.
Girls, I'm telling you, combo. I'm just saying, no. I think combination sense is the way forward. Layering is the way forward. But I'm saying that a lot of us smell like aunties, not like old women. Look. Oh, yeah.
Black luxury.
Oh. I want to be that rich auntie. Guys, what the 25. Heck? You just got here.
Exactly.
You're in your youth.
But this is the thing. I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with dressing modestly. I don't think everyone wants to show their body, which is fine. But you know which type of girls dress modestly and do it well? The hijabis. Well, I say they cover their body, but they've got style. Nothing in them looks auntie-ish. They're 23, but they're not showing their legs. They look fantastic.
They always have great makeup.
Right.
Great style. Right. Great banter.
Smell great.
It's... Wow,
literally.
They're actually winning. They're winning.
Exactly. We should learn.
He's taking it.
My whole thing is like, the people that are actually doing black luxury don't talk about it.
This is also a good point.
There's something about this being like aspiring, right? And it's always the people that are aspiring that are talking the most.
Yeah.
Instead of just letting your life.
I say that about everything though. Like, the people that are talking about dates on Twitter, I'm not going on them.
Yeah.
Because if you were, you wouldn't have to discuss them all the time. It's like this overcompensation.
It's true.
Because like Melissa's wardrobe, for example, the reason I like her is because she doesn't stray away from the fact that she has a luxurious lifestyle. But she also has fun on Instagram. Yes. She'll come on without her makeup and just start saying, has anybody died from enjoyment? Like, she's a fun girl.
She's down to earth as well.
And Candy's Bright White.
Oh my gosh, I love her much.
So
I love her TikTok.
I think it's also maybe they're a little bit older.
Yeah. They've lived the life, I guess, and they're kind of just settling into the life that they want to live, which is very apparent.
Exactly. But
which I respect.
The positioning of a Jack Moose bag in people's pictures is very interesting.
You're going to see that logo. You're going to see that bag.
Exactly. Finna see it.
Yeah. If somebody didn't tell you that this was a trending designer, would you buy it?
I think about that a lot because as I've got a little bit more money, you know. Yeah. I've started to dibble and double, but I'm very strategic about where I place my money. Like, the most important thing is I like to support black brands. So there's a designer called Brandon Blackwood. He does really good bags. I actually me and my sister saw his bags on Insecure. So someone like that. I'm not against like high luxury, but for me it has to make sense. Like, a Prada nylon bag is £900. I'm not doing that.
Nylon.
The material is nylon.
So I bought a brand new Blackwood bag that was that's nylon, £100.
Makes
and
sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm like, am I just buying this to show people that I have money? Yeah.
And it's not. I'm not even saying there's nothing wrong with treating yourself with like nice things. But I think treating yourselves with nice things so you can take a picture of it on Instagram. Yeah. I don't think it makes sense.
Exactly.
It really doesn't.
Exactly.
There's a bit of a
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
But again, you know, some people like I think forget that people actually have money, because a lot of the times people always say, oh, how can you afford that? I'm like, you know, some people
money.
actually just have high salaries or come from money. Like, so there is sometimes this projection that like, oh yeah, you can't afford it, but actually some people actually can.
And the thing is, if you can, I feel like that's fine, but I just know a lot of people can't.
Yeah.
And then when they can't, anyway, let me not speak, because I'm so over so many things. But we have like 5 minutes left or so. Love Island.
That is confusing me. This accent.
He
the way
has
he
like
speaks.
I said to my brother who's American, I said he kind of has like a black accent to me in terms of like,
I think so.
You can tell there is nothing wrong with non-black people who grew up in black areas speaking in a specific way, but it's like he's trying to put it on more. I've never heard brusky
all the
so
time.
much
I hear it.
in my life.
It feels just a bit forced. It's very jarring to me. I can't lie.
But
I just want him to stop.
This season has brought me life.
So what are your predictions for Casa Amor, if anyone's still there?
I actually don't know.
Oh my gosh. Because they've sent Molly back in. I don't know why they've done that. No one wants to see her.
Yes.
But I feel like it's to rattle Zach, right? Because he was doing a little thing with her.
Everyone. But yeah, Molly was the girl that left. She got eliminated randomly. Like when I say it was like, and they brought her back.
So brutal.
Tyreek, I think he could recouple, you know.
He's gonna recouple. I want Ella to be prepared for that.
This girl called Ella, she's obsessed with this man, but he's given. He said to her, "I missed the game."
And the funniest thing, he misses it so much that even though he's exclusive with Ella or whatever, he's literally like living vicariously through the other boys. He's like, no, you should do this, you should do that. He wants to be in the game so bad. He's addicted to the game.
Yeah.
Brewski.
It's so
he's a football player.
Yeah.
So,
he's so toxic. I just can't.
This has been a fantastic season. Like they brought in Neo, who was fantastic.
Neo.
I can't lie, it's so random, but I would have been there like
sick.
Wait,
he was
he
was in there.
That's
actually
okay. First of all, was he wearing a hat?
Of course he was wearing a hat.
Okay, he just okay, yeah.
You know the answer to that, but and also the way that they took like that whole episode has probably been the top episode of Love Island, because basically what they did is he took a picture with everyone, and then he said to the girls, he was like, "Oh, let's take a picture outside." But when they got outside, the van to Casa Amor was left, and then all you heard was screaming, and the boys were like, where have they gone? They came out, they left, and then they went back. And when they went back, they saw the lights of Casa Amor glow as if it was the light in Great Gatsby. It was. I said, whoever is producing this, give it a raise. That cinematography, they're not making
very good
TV
editing.
like that anymore. The girls screamed, and the guys were like, where have they gone?
Going on?
So wait, the girls have gone to Casa Amor.
Yeah,
they
I thought it was the boys that go.
They mix it up, I think.
They mix it up. In the past couple of years, the girls have always left.
Yeah.
Well,
I always think though, like if I was on the show, I feel like if I'd been there a couple of weeks, I would have a conversation and be like, look, Casa Amor, what are we doing? I want to know, because I feel like people don't talk.
Everyone like seems surprised when Casa Amor comes around, but Casa Amor's coming. Like, get your ducks in a line. What's the tactics? What are you trying to do?
Was in a couple 1 week before Casa Amor, I'm probably gonna recouple. 2 weeks, no, but 1, I don't know.
They're not gonna tell you when Casa Amor's come in, right?
No.
2, you also have to think, I need to stay in this villa, so I can't move too mad because people will vote me out. There's a lot of things you have to play up. Number 3, producers are monitoring your conversations.
Yeah,
this is true.
But this is the thing. You don't know how the audience reacts to things as well. So because you don't know what they're showing, so you think you could be doing a good job, and I think that's what
they've cut that out.
Yeah, they've cut it out, so you don't know.
Because who is it? Is it Whitney? I don't watch it, but is it Whitney?
The black girl.
People love her.
Yeah. She's
But
having it.
or was it? Or there's tell me if it's wrong. Is Whitney the one that speaks like she's like from here? Like she's
London,
she's very much
London. So people. I heard someone say that she's trying to like make memes, so she becomes memeable. Is that her? Or is that someone else?
It's her.
It's her.
But I don't think that's what she's doing. I think she genuinely is just someone who's probably on Twitter all the time, and we can connect to her.
She's giving sort of it character in the sense that you can tell that that's how she just moves in real life. Like she is just very exuberant and very personable.
Like there was a funny scene where one of the, basically 2 girls came in and picked guys for a date. So someone picked Tyreek. And the girl walked in and Whitney was like, "It's giving bad, bitch." And Ella was like, "Whitney!" So, no, it's a really entertaining season. And I feel like it had to be because the winter season was so bad.
Tired, yeah.
Like, it's becoming very repetitive. But they've done something to, like, spice it up. Okay. And I think they knew. Because if not, Love Island would be 10 seasons in.
The ratings are getting lower and lower and lower.
Yeah, but this is the most diverse it's been.
When it's 10 seasons in, what do you expect? How many times have you seen? Like, for me, I haven't watched it since. I didn't watch last year. I haven't watched it in 2 years. And, like, it's because I feel like I've seen the same storylines over and over. And I just don't believe anyone is falling in love anymore. Because I've seen too many after stories. Like, no one, how many relationships are still together?
I think there's 2, India and Dami and Tasha.
From last season, yeah.
Oh, from last season.
Ekin-Su and Davide just broke up.
Broke up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Molly Mae.
Oh, Molly Mae. I like Molly Mae.
You do?
I like Molly Mae.
I'm indifferent about her. I'm like, oh, she's cute.
I have no opinions. That's what I mean.
Like, I don't not like her.
I don't not like her. Yeah. Like, I watch some of her vlogs sometimes with the baby.
Yeah, with the baby. Darcy. Bambi.
That's who said Darcy.
So is the baby really called Bambi then, or is that just
it's Bambi?
I was like, because I know people were trying to guess, and I was like, I don't really care for that one.
Yeah, I don't care. But guys, I can't even lie. This was we went on a whole journey.
We did.
We just did, for real.
A very big journey, but we really enjoyed the episode. I've enjoyed it. Have you enjoyed it?
I loved it. You know, I love a good gist.
Yeah.
No, it's been really, really fun.
Yeah.
Do you want an outro?
Okay. Well, that is it for this week's episode of That Would Bang podcast. We hope you enjoyed it. I am your co-host Adesi, where you can follow me at Adi Adesi.
And I'm your co-host Patricia, and you can follow me at _PDVR.
And you can follow our wonderful guest Habiba.
Twitter, Habiba Katsha, Instagram, Habcat.
Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in our next episode.
Bye.